So we're right now going to go through a couple of animes that we like.
There's actually a list.
There's so many lists.
But this one is
today we are on CBR. It's a site for comic books and stuff like that. Gamers.
Check it out, cbr.com.
Yeah. So they have a list according to IMDB, some of the best. We're going to be checking them out, throwing ideas between Chalo and I.
Anime fans, come close.
For you. Alright, so number 10, One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is number 10 the best or the worst in this
No,
list?
number 10 is the weakest. It's not the worst, but the weakest.
Against this, off the bat, man. Off the bat. One Punch Man is one of the best action, satire-based comedy anime that has come out so far. And it is so unique, bro. I love, especially how they've written the protagonist. He's such a breath of fresh air, bro.
You're right. I don't think there's an antagonist.
There isn't one. Protagonist. There isn't one.
Saitama.
Like Saitama.
Yeah.
Saitama, number one. Let's give them a tiny overview. Saitama is a character who apparently was just a normal kid when he was a teenager, and then he just started working out. He actually had a really stringent working out routine, which made no sense for the powers he had. But he just started working out, and in the middle of working out, he lost all his hair. Because in their world, there's like an organization of superheroes who protect them from all these catastrophic things that happen in their universe. And they always, and they are ranked, all of them, all the catastrophes are ranked. So there's this guy who comes out, he just wants to be a hero for fun, and he is trained, the thing about him is that he has removed his limiters. Tell them about limiters.
Yeah, he essentially, there is nothing he cannot do.
Yeah.
At some point during training, something happened with his body or his mind, to the extent that he is now the strongest person in the universe. And we say the universe because some interdimensional beings at some point in season 1 come and try to take over Earth, and he beats them. And it's really easy. And for the longest time, he's been looking for somebody to challenge him, to feel that he's pushed him,
dude.
But there is no one yet.
Dude, for me, it should easily be top 5. Well, so no,
I would take a different approach because, and here's why. If you go by the manga, then I would agree with Charlotte top 5. But the animation, season 1 was great. Season 2 killed it for me, and because of that, I haven't watched. I watched, I think, 3 or 4 episodes in season 2.
I think they can still bounce back. Yeah, because
perhaps,
the manga,
perhaps, but that would have to be. But the manga is fantastic.
It's amazing. You should check
if we go by the manga, then the story easily deserves a top 5. Maybe I would give it a 5 or 6.
By the way, why is it called One Punch Man?
Yeah, because he always defeats his opponents with one punch.
Just one.
Check
it out. It's worth it. It's a really lot of fun.
Especially season 1.
It's a lot of fun.
Season 1 is great.
Number
After you're done with season 1, go to the manga. That's
Number
9. Number 1
No. What is this? Who made this list, bro? I gotta stand up. What the hell is this? What is this?
I would also say, I think IMDB failed on this list.
Hey, whoever wrote this list,
IMDB failed. I was actually not a Naruto fan. Chalo, I think if any one of you guys have seen our videos, Chalo insisted that I check it out, and I did, and I love it.
It's amazing. I think Naruto, every young man, let's say teenage boy, needs to watch Naruto. I don't care if you like anime or not. The character is written in such a way that it can even help you to grow. Because the way Naruto starts, it starts from him as he's born. And as his life goes on, him going through a lot of trials and tribulations that most of us
rough
go
things.
through. A lot rougher than most of us.
But he endures, and he tries to, and he endures it painfully. But he endures, and in the end, the fruits are born.
It's amazing.
He ends up with a girl who loves him. His people come to recognize his worth, and they love him. And finally, he attains the highest post in their particular world. And
the action is also top notch because they're based in a ninja world, where they use all kinds of techniques for fighting. They have shurikens, they have what are they called? They have taijutsu, genjutsu. It's amazing,
and it's very deep. The world is very well fleshed out.
It's extremely fleshed out. The characters are extremely healthy. They are lengthy, and they are all unique in their own in their own way.
The only thing I'd say, finishing up on Naruto, it should deserve a higher finish. Definitely
It should be
a
top 3.
5.
Top 3 for me.
I would say top 5.
Top 3.
And, however, do not watch the follow-up Boruto about
No,
these kids. That is
let's
the
not even
worst
talk about
rubbish.
it.
That
Let's
is
not
the
even
worst
talk about
rubbish
it.
you've seen.
Let's just.
All right, but Naruto top 5,
Amazing.
arguably top 3.
Top 3 for me.
Okay, Steins Gate.
Haven't
Steins
watched
Gate,
it yet.
Shallow hasn't watched. It's a psychological thriller. It's about a guy who invents, as you can see here, he creates new technology that sort of allows you to bend space and time, maybe go back in the past. It really messes up with your mind. Steins Gate, I would argue, should have been number 10. It's good, but it's not. It doesn't deserve a number 8. To me, I think it placed higher than it shouldn't be there.
So-
Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, Charlie.
No, I just wanted to read a bit.
Yeah.
It says here that
a
Steins
scientist.
Gate, a scientist who is always excited for experimentation and exploration, he founded the Future Gadget Laboratory with Shina and Itaru to create never-before-seen technology. Unfortunately, the best that the trio could come up with was a microwave that turned bananas into Nickelodeon-esque slime. However, Itaru discovers that there is more to the seemingly useless microwave than what meets the eye. Sorry, users can send messages to the past with it. Rintaro soon discovers that it's somewhat of a time travel device, but also quickly realizes how much damage it caused to the universe timeline.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. The
Interesting.
concept is nice,
Yeah.
and you get to love the character, and he's ridiculous. Very frustrated with him at times.
So he's a colorful character.
He's
yeah?
a colorful guy. In fact, and when you're watching the movie, at some point you wonder, is he crazy or are you crazy?
It sounds
it messes up with your mind.
Totally watching it.
Quite, but number 8, I'd have given it a number 10.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
give it a 10 because
Yeah.
I haven't watched it
Yeah.
yet.
All right, the one that should not be in this list.
We will get killed, bro.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
Dragon Ball fans are like a cult, bro. You niggas are the biggest cult.
To be fair, I haven't watched an entire episode of Dragon Ball.
I have.
So perhaps
I have.
I would be disqualified in giving a review. But I have seen snippets, I've read about it.
I've seen episodes,
and
actually,
this
quite
seems
a number.
to me,
Mm.
it's just a kids anime.
It is.
This
It
is not for. It's not something that you can enjoy across generations.
Do you know how I can describe it well? Do you
Yeah.
know what it is?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z. It is for people who hate anime, but only watched this one and decided to just stick with it and not explore. That's how I can describe people who love Dragon Ball, because you see the One Piece. The way One Piece is usually colorful and all that, but it also has really deep and adult themes. Sometimes they don't have it here. Even the fights are overly cartoons, like they're
Cartoonish, yeah.
cartoonish.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're overly cartoonish. The characters, the way they are drawn, it's kiddish to me. It's kiddish, but people love the fight scenes because they're usually like there's a lot of yelling. They're extremely animated, and okay, it's not for me. It's never
Yeah, I
been for
think
me.
this one should not have been in
It
this
should be number
list.
30
Yeah.
for me.
Perhaps,
30.
yeah, perhaps that.
But if you love it, hey, enjoy it.
Okay, so One Piece, Charles Bay.
I love One Piece. You know, when One Piece started out, because One Piece started 20 years ago, the animation wasn't as good back then, but the storyline, the characters, especially Luffy, they're just animated. Luffy just grows on you. Luffy just grows on you. He's the kind of carefree, doesn't give a shit what you think protagonist, and I just love that. Because Luffy goes through so much, even from when he's born. He never meets his parents. He's taken by his grandfather, who works for the Marines. It is based in a world where the world is mostly water, so there are a lot of pirates, there are a lot of islands, and so the most powerful person in this world is the king of the pirates.
Okay.
So when Luffy is born, he just says he meets some 2 other guys, and they just decide to be brothers, and all of them have a dream. His dream is to become the king of the pirates, and it's just amazing to watch him go on this journey, because there's so much to this world. It is so creative, bro. It is so fucking creative. I have never seen anything like One Piece.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like any other anime I've ever watched. Sometimes it gets goofy, but the fights, they're just amazing. And the fact that most of the main characters all eat devil fruits that give them different powers. like there are zoan fruits there that give them powers that they can change their bodies, things like that. The others that give them powers, maybe they can manipulate the weather or gravity. It's amazing. I would give it number 2 for me. It's a number 2 for me.
Well, I personally, I
will
tried to
get
watch
you
one episode.
You will watch it. I will hold your eyes open.
I think
you will watch.
I think I just didn't care for the animation style.
It's we'll talk about it.
I think
Let's go.
So I don't.
It's a number
I don't
2
have
for me.
a-
It's a number
okay.
2 for me. It's amazing.
It's not on the radar for me.
It will grow on you guys. Just try it.
But
It will
for his
grow on
sake,
you.
I'll try.
It's amazing.
Yeah. All right, Cowboy Bebop,
Awesome.
a classic.
It's
Hands
an
down.
amazing class.
All hail the king.
It's an
All right.
amazing
But
class.
Cowboy Bebop is set in an era where space travel is now the norm. Earth has been destroyed. Not such that it's uninhabitable, but a lot of it has just been destroyed. So people are in other worlds, they're in other colonies, Mars, other planets. They're not even, sometimes there are colonies that are in other solar systems outside from the one that we know. And it's set in a world where Spike and his
Can even
friend
from here.
Jet Black. Yeah,
It's a series
They are
set
bounty
in a
hunters.
dystopian
Yeah.
future in which humanity has conquered the galaxy. Unfortunately, this means that the rest of the universe is now plagued with the
crimes that polluted the earth.
That's true.
So these guys are bounty hunters, and they run they run all over the galaxy, and they look for criminals and people who've skipped out on paying their dues to society. Catch them, bring them back, but nothing ever goes the way they expect.
It's
and they're
amazing.
almost always broke.
And it's actually
Yeah.
it's
And
adult
hungry.
themed. It's extremely adult
Yeah,
themed.
yeah.
So they have something for, and I think it's actually meant for adults. I don't think it's meant for kids.
Yeah.
So if you're an adult and you think it looks goofy, it's not. It is
Just
not
stay
goofy.
with it. Just stay
It's
for
amazing.
one episode.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll love it.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
That's from us.
We'll see ya.
Peace out.
All right.